Hey, ass love cutting, man. Listen. Hey, ass love cutting. What's up, y'all? They love cutting it off, y'all. That's how they do it. That's how they do it, y'all. They love cutting it off. Well, we gotta get them subscribers up. This shit really be irritating, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. When these lives get cut, you feel me? Cause I ain't even got a chance to talk my shit like I want to yet. You feel me? We just actors. We working through history. We working through religion now. You feel me? So when I say certain things, you know what I'm saying? And again, ain't no coming back from it. It's gonna make a perfect sense. You feel me? Let's stay focused, y'all. We gonna go with this 21. We gone. We ain't even finna wait around and want them doing it again. So we was on the etymology of religion class. All right. Now this is very important right here. I want y'all to pay attention to this, right? Because the etymology of religion means to bind. So when we had went right here, all right. They told us on Wikipedia. I don't have my pointer. I can't find it. We just gonna go because I don't know if they're gonna try to cut it off again on y'all. But we was on religion. And we was talking about the etymology, all right? I hope y'all keeping up, all right? So I'm gonna let y'all ask questions at the end, but we was talking about the etymology of the word religion. We got to know where this word came from. And it basically meant to bind when we looked it up. Right there in Latin, it says to bind. Let me try to zoom in. Can y'all see that? To bind. Religion means to bind, okay? So let's keep going. So religion means to bind. That's the etymology. So what are they binding with religion? With religion, they are binding you spiritually to the fucking lies. That's what they are binding you to. All right. So this is why it's called religion, because the etymology of religion means to bind. So they are binding your soul and your spirit to this lie, to this matrix construct. Let's stay focused. It's gonna get deeper, y'all. It's gonna get deeper, y'all. It's gonna get deeper. Let's keep going. The guys and goddesses tuning back in. All right, let's go. So what is the main religion of blacks and Latinos? This is important, people. I'm gonna use this goddamn tweezer. So the main religions of black and Latinos are Christianity, which has 2.4 billion people. Pay attention to that number. Christianity has 2.4 billion people in the world that are a part of Christianity. Islam, 1.6 billion people are a part of Islam. Hinduism, 1.1 billion people are a part of Hinduism. Chinese traditional religion, 950 people are a part of the Chinese traditional religion. Buddhism, 376 million people are a part of Buddhism. And then Taoism, Judaism, Sikhism, Shinto, on and on. So we can say that the main religions of blacks and Latinos is Christianity, Islam, Hinduism, Chinese traditional religion, and Buddhism. Those are the main religions. All right? Let's keep going. Let's keep going to the main religions right there, y'all. We see that the main religion is Christianity. So since Christianity and Islam are the main religions, those are the religions we need to attack right now. All right? Since we know that Christianity and Islam, let's go back and look, people, so we don't forget. Stay focused. Christianity, 2.4 billion people are Christians in this world. 1.6 billion people are part of Islam. So we know that Christianity and Islam, along with Hinduism and Buddhism and the Chinese traditional religion, are the top 5 religions in the world. Stay focused. We finna get deeper. All right? Stay focused. Now, who wrote the Bible, y'all? Who wrote the motherfucking Bible? Because if Christianity, 2.4 billion people are Christians. And we know that the main book of Christianity is the Bible. So we need to find out who wrote the Bible. Who wrote the Bible? All right, that was forced upon us, because it was forced upon us during the transatlantic slave trade. But we're not talking about that right now. We want to find out who wrote the Bible. All right, because let's see what Wikipedia gonna tell us. All right, according to Jewish and Christian dogma, the books of Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy, the first 5 books of the Bible in the entirety of the Torah, were all written by Moses. There are a few issues with this, however, such as the lack of evidence that Moses ever even existed. Okay, so let's be real. When was the first Bible written? The Old Testament is the original Hebrew Bible. The sacred scriptures of the Jewish faith, written at different times between 1200 and 165 BC. The New Testament books were written by Christians in the 1st century. Now, keep in mind, when we talk about BC, that means before Christ. And we know that Christ stands for who? Jesus Christ. And we know that Jesus Christ never existed. But we'll get to that next, because he's coming up. So right now, when we looking up this Bible, we want to know who wrote the Bible, all right? And what was the first version of the Bible, all right? The Bible was written by King James, and we're finna pull it up right now. King James, along with 100 plus scholars, of which William Shakespeare, who went by the name Francis Bacon, was one of those scholars who helped write the Bible. All right? All right? King James. Let's go. We're gonna pull it up. We're gonna pull it up, y'all. We gotta get to the bottom of this, okay? Okay, so they talk about King James. All right, hold on, pull it up. Because see, we finna get to the bottom of religion. All this is tied together. And Christianity is the biggest religion. All right? 2.4 million people, they say, are a part of it. Now, when they talk to you about the Bible, they say that the Bible, different books was written by different, different people. That's what they teach us. All right? But you will see, all right, 35 different people, traditional authors that they want to give credit to over the years, who have been responsible for tampering with the Bible, removing scriptures from the Bible, all right, writing their own versions of the Bible, okay, all right, and they tell you all these books, all right, were what? Books that were passed down. Like, for example, they telling you that Joel wrote Joel, Amos wrote Amos, Obadiah wrote Obadiah, Micah wrote Micah. They tell you that Zechariah wrote Zechariah, and they call these books, they name these books after these people that they say wrote these books, but this is a motherfucking lie. All right? They are lying to you, my people. They are lying to you. All right? They are lying to you, okay? They are flat out lying to you about this in the Bible. Okay? Let's flip this camera around. Okay? Who wrote the Bible? Notice it's called the King James Version, right? It's called the King James Version of the Bible, right? So let's go find out who he was. Who was King James? There we go. So what I want y'all to note, escape, we moving too quick. We moving too quick. Y'all weren't supposed to see that just yet. Y'all weren't supposed to see that just yet. All right? Who was King James? Now, it's imperative that we find out who he is. How come it's not? Do they not say that the King James Version is the oldest version of the Holy Bible? All right? Is that not what we are taught? That the King James Version is the original version and the oldest version of the Holy Bible? Do they not tell us that they got things from the Dead Sea Scrolls and then they made their version of the Holy Bible? All right, that's what they taught us, right? But I'm here today to decode that this is all bullshit and fuckery, all right? Bullshit and fuckery, all right? Because we finna find out who King James was. Who was King James? There we go. I want you to pay attention to his pigmentation too. Keep in mind that this is King James, who the first original Holy Bible that was given to the slaves was given to. They say King James, all right? And he used 100 plus other scholars to write this Bible, all right? Facts, all right? He used 100 plus other scholars to write this Bible, along with Francis Bacon being one of them, all right? Now, let's find out who King James was. Because let's see who they say he was, and then I'm going to tell y'all who he really was, all right? So, let's see. Who was King James? Because too many of our black people suffer from this religious spell and this history spell, and we got to break free from that. Who was King James? Ain't no... Oh, yeah, I'm going to get on it. Who was King James? Who was King James? All right? Because this history spell and this religious spell has us all fucked up. All right? Fucked us all the way up because we cannot even connect to the spiritual source around us. All right? Because we are giving into this false idolatry and praising false gods. All right? Let's go. Let's see who they say he was. Flip it around. All right? If y'all can't see, bear with me. All right? I'm going to read it out loud. King James, born June 19, 1566 to March 27, 1625. He was the king of Scotland, all right? And the king of England and Ireland from the union of the Scottish and English crowns that was formed on March 24th. So they had a union, okay? The kingdom of Scotland and England had a union, all right? Now, they tell you King James was the son of Mary, all right? In 1603, he succeeded the last Tudor monarch of England and Ireland, and Elizabeth, who died childless. He continued to reign, yes, Elizabeth, if you're thinking about the Queen Elizabeth, that name, how they call you, that same Elizabeth family, yep, same family, same people. Reptilian shapeshifter, okay? One of the first reptilian shapeshifters, all right? These are the same people that run the world to this day. But let's keep going. King James, he continued to reign in all three kingdoms for 22 years. All right, well, if they're going to talk about him, listen, I'm going to let y'all read all that because I just want to get on his ass real quick, man. All right? I want to get on his ass, all right? I don't want to. If you want to learn more about him, all this shit is right here for you to look on your own on Wikipedia about who King James was. All right, but I'm going to tell you who he was because I'm ready to get on his ass real quick. And everything that I'm telling y'all, Wikipedia is not going to tell y'all because I'm going to tell y'all the facts, the esoterical and cosmic facts, all right, about who this bitch-ass nigga was that they put on this Bible. All right, that was King James. There you go. Who was King James? King James was a homosexual, all right? He owned slaves, all right? He was one of the first people to author the celebration of the pagan holiday, which we now call Christmas, where men would give gifts to each other, have sex with each other, and beat their wives. King James, okay? King James also was a pedagore, as well as a pedophile. So he molested children, and he also ate kids. Facts. King James, okay? King James also is the reason why the first settlement, history and religion tied together, King James is also the reason why the first settlement over in the country is named Jamestown up in New York. All right? First settlement, Jamestown, after King James, okay? So now you have to ask yourself this, people. All right. Also, we see that he was Caucasian, and we know that these Caucasian Spanish conquistadors was killing us. Okay. So ask yourself this, people: why would they name a book, all right, a holy book, after somebody that did such atrocities? I repeat, why would they name a book that's supposed to be so motherfucking holy, yet it consists of all type of orgies and shit that be going on in this book, after, and contradictions, after somebody who owned slaves, was a pedophile, a pedagore, a rapist, ate children, molested children, all right, invented Christmas basically, all right, and definitely had no respect for women? Who the fuck you think told them to write in the book that Eve is the reason for all the pain in the world? He did. Hated women. I repeat, King James hated women. So that's why when they was writing their version of the Bible, Dead Sea Scrolls, and they went and took all our ancient texts and they manipulated and built around the energy, and they used that to attract our souls. Remember, we have spirit and soul, the gods, all right? So we have spirit and soul. What is the spirit, if you've been paying attention? Electricity. What is the soul? Magnetism, all right? So they using the magnetism of spirituality to lure us into that trap of religion and history, okay? It's a metaphysical thing. They back bullshitting again. Y'all see they on bullshit. They on my ass again, y'all. Here they go. Here they go. Here they go, y'all. Here they go. Now when I'm about to get on their ass, because see, all day we've been talking about their lies. I ain't got to tell y'all our truth. I want to go through their lies first, so that when I counter their lies with the truth, shit can click for y'all. All right? This is why we got to get the subscribers up, man. Man, let's pin the channel again, man. Pin the channel real quick. Man, y'all subscribe to my YouTube channel so we can go live on there. We almost there, y'all. We almost at 1,000, y'all. We almost at 500 or something, and we getting there quick. We moving quick, but yeah, y'all gotta subscribe so that we can go crazy. Y'all feel me? Because they don't want y'all to hear this. They want y'all to stay religious, and they want y'all to stay believing in their version of history and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just showing y'all all the bullshit. We looked up all the historians. They are all your oppressors. And now we on King James, and we found out that this Bible was named after King James, but yet he did so many evil things, if you want to call it that. All right, miss me with the bullshit, with the Neanderthal mentality, before anybody, any of the guys say, well, you know, even though King James and them did that, that doesn't make religion bad, because we can still practice it and exercise it in a righteous way. No, you cannot practice it or exercise it in a righteous way when it was designed to fuck up you internally. This doesn't fuck up no human being, all right? Because this is not fucking them up. This is fucking you up, because religion takes the power out of your hands. It makes you go get on your knees and pray to their God. You're not even talking to your ancestors. You talking to their God and get no connection, all right? Facts. Facts. Their religion, their version of history. All right, everything in history we have already went through to show that it's all whitewashed thus far. Even King James. Y'all want to say that a book so holy, all right, a book so holy, all right, a book so holy. No, you good. You can sit there right there. Thank you. A book so holy. Y'all want to say a book so holy was made by him. And what color is he? So what do you think that does to the psyche, people? What you think that does to the psyche? That ain't light. This holy Bible that they taught us to worship was first written by King James and 100+ scholars, of which William Shakespeare, a.k.a. Francis Bacon, because he had more than one name, wrote as well. All right? So, and we see that Christianity is the biggest fucking religion in the world. And we talk about the religion spell and the history spell. This is what we talk about today, y'all. Okay? It's called Neoplatonic thought. We've been talking about history today, right? When did the Platonic movement come? Medieval times, if you've been paying attention, right, class? What is Neoplatonic thought? Neoplatonic thought was when Plato, who was Plato? One of their Greek philosophers. Who were the Greeks? White. Where did the Greeks get all their philosophy from? Us. We know this, right? Plato was the one that said, hey, to further separate them, we need to tell them that they are not God, that God is outside of them. All the way up to that time, they were even taught that God is man and man is God, if you want to call us that. All right? But Plato was the Neoplatonic thought. Google it. Research it. It's called Neoplatonic thought. Before Neoplatonic thought, up to that time, the worldwide belief was that God and man were one. Man was God and God was man. Plato, Greek philosopher, was the one that created Neoplatonic thought, which was the belief that God is no longer inside of man, but that he is up in the clouds, waiting for man to redeem them after they die, and that the devil is in the ground. All right? Plato created that thought. He the one who changed the thought. All right? But let's stay focused, though. Let's stay focused, though. Let's stay focused, though. Why we want to be religion? Why? Why would you want to be religious? Yeah, we was religious. I was religious, but we got to come up out of that. We got to come up out of that because we are rising. We are rising in frequency. We suffer from knowledge of self. Our ancestors died believing in that. Your ancestors was not religious, people. That's why they had to kill them and force it upon their kids. If your ancestors was religious, why the fuck was they not accepting the Bible and Islam? Why did they have to get killed and all that type of stuff and then they get forced on their kids? So that should let you know that it's not righteous. Okay? How many of us are religious, go to church every Sunday, or pray to the mosque and all that shit, and we still go through hell in our daily lives? How many of us witness our grandparents give their last to the collection plate only to still be fucked up and broke? How many of us have witnessed these Catholic priests raping these little boys? And then we just oh, he a priest. He didn't mean to take that ass. What you mean he didn't mean to take that ass? He did mean to take that ass. Let's call it what it is. Because then as soon as somebody, black or Latino, who is under your religion and food and sex spell do the shit, y'all throwing shanks at they motherfucking back. But y'all the creators. Y'all the creators of the shit. As soon as the priest get caught taking some ass, y'all want to, oh, he didn't mean that.